To create our first service or something we can share between our components, I'll create a new TypeScript file, call it to-do-service. And then most services are just going to be a class which we export. I'll call it to-do service. And this is simply going to maintain a list of to-dos. We'll also go ahead and mark this as injectable and import that, which is simply a best practice we'll come back to later. So with my to-do service, the second parameter in Bootstrap back in my application component is all the stuff I want to pass around my application. So I'll import my to-do service from to-do service and then drop it in this array here, which simply tells Angular 2 that any component that I have inside my application can use this service. So if I jump back over to my input and I inject, so inside my constructor, I will inject the to-do service by giving it a type, and we'll need to import that as well. So import to-do service from my current path to-do service. You can see that when I log this out, I'll have an instance of my to-do service, which simply has an array of to-dos with 0 to-dos in there. Now, the easiest way to make my to-do service accessible inside of my onClick event so we can add to-dos to it is by making it public, which basically says that this .to-do service is set to to-do service that's passed in. So it's a shorthand for that we don't have to type out. So now when I say this .to-do service, it's referring to this to-do service. So I'll roll over that, and you can see it logs it out every time. So now we'll go ahead and just delete the mouse event because we don't need to handle that anymore. And we'll only take the value, and we'll say this to-do service .to-dos, and just push on a new value, and then log out the to-dos, hit save, say 1, mouse over 1, 2, mouse over 2, so 1, 1, 2, and 3. So each time we mouse over, it's logging out all the to-dos in our to-do service, which we can share across our entire application.